In this video, I'm going to speedrun exactly what you need to do to build a 40k a month agency in under 3 months. And this is the exact same steps that I used to scale my own agency from 0 to hitting my first 40k a month in under 5 months. And this is the same exact steps that took one of my mentees, Amir, from 0 to hitting his first 15k a month in under 60 days. This is also the same exact model that took Moritz from 0 to hitting his first 18k a month in 30 days. Alright, so the first thing you need is a niche, right? You need a niche that's proven, that's one, is actually proven, and two, there's actually a problem in the market. Because remember, the whole psychology behind this whole agency space is that you're selling a solution that what's got a problem, but like your prospect has a problem and you're just selling a solution. So the first thing we need is a niche, right? And now you're probably asking, what niche should I go into, right? Well, you need to go into a niche that is high ticket. That's gonna be the first step. You need a niche that's high ticket. And by high ticket, it basically means that you go into a niche that is basically they have a problem, but also all the solutions that you're bringing to them is high ticket. Like for example, let's say like a good niche would be like in the med spa, right? In the med spa niche, they have a problem. They need leads, right? But every lead you bring to them, every time they close a deal, they make $1,000 in profit. So you can't go in let's like the restaurant niche or something like that. You have to go into a niche that has a big problem. That's one. And two, there's actually a need for your service, right? And that service that they need can make them a lot of money. Because if you can make someone a lot of money, they have no issues paying you a lot of money. That's the whole point of it. We want to make a lot of money per client. We don't want to make a few $100 per client. We want to make thousands of dollars, right? So a proven niche you can go to is let's say you can go into roofing, you can go to solar, you can go to concrete, asphalt, arborist. There's so many niches. Ideally, I would say to pick a niche in the home service niche. That will always be the number one niche forever. Home service will always be there. Like, if you think about it, it's not a need, it's a want, right? When would the roofing niche ever die? Never. When would let's say a concrete niche ever die? Never. Because it's a service that is always going to be needed. AI cannot replace those services. It's a service that's always going to be needed, right? So now, once you have a niche picked, we need a service, right? And now, what our service is going to be is lead gen, right? Lead gen plus appointment setting. And the reason why we're doing appointment setting is because SPM is not the same anymore, guys. It's not the same. It's not like back then where you can just sell oh, here's only leads, right? It's a small solution to it's like a big problem, right? These people suck at calling leads. I'm telling you guys right now, from my experience, from seeing so many agencies fail because of this, is that you need to offer appointment setting. Like, you have to do bits of lead gen and appointment setting. That's how you make sure your clients actually succeed, right? Because if you handle the whole appointment setting part, one, you actually see different than everybody else. Because remember, they're getting calls saying, I'll get you leads. But now I'm saying, look, I'm going to get you leads. And also, I'm going to book these leads into appointments for you, right? So basically, lead gen plus appointment setting using Facebook plus IG ads, right? So let me just go ahead and bold. Now that we have a service, we need a offer, right? And this is the most important part, because if your offer sucks, you will never make money, right? And if you try to run old SMA offers, you will not make money. And the reason why you won't make money is because they have heard those offers over and over and over again, to the point that you're just a commodity to the market. You have to actually be different. And how you can really seem different is your offer. An offer can really make or break your agency. Like, I'm telling you guys right now from experience. At first, when I started, I was doing all these dumb offers, all these BS offers that everybody was doing, and I wasn't making money. When I actually use my brain for once and actually decided, okay, I have to seem different, is when I actually made money. I scaled to 9K once I changed my offer. And once I made my offer even better, is when I scaled to 40K a month, right? So a proven offer you can run is a performance offer. Now you may be asking, okay, what's a performance offer? Like I said, what type of offer is that, right? So you want to run basically a pay per appointment, a pay per close, a pay per lead. Those are 3 offers you can choose. If you do any of these offers in 2025, you will succeed. I'm telling you guys right now, these are the offers that work now. Like, I want you to name me one person that's actually making money with the agency. That's actually making money. Not your gurus that you're watching on YouTube that's telling you, oh, I make XYZ, I make XYZ a month when they haven't run their agency in fucking years. They're telling you old offers that don't work, right? So this is an offer that actually works. A paper appointment, paper close, or paper lead. And we basically want to charge a 2K, a 2K upfront plus whatever your fee is, right? Your performance fee. So let's say, for example, you're doing like a paper appointment, right? You charge a 2K upfront and they pay you about $150 every time you get an appointment. So basically, every time you get them an appointment, they will pay you $120, right? Or let's say you do a paper close, you can do a 2K upfront and then you charge them every time you close a deal, charge them $500 to $600. It just really depends on your niche. You want to figure out how much they actually make per job. Once you figure out how much they make per job is when you can be like, okay, this is how much I'm gonna charge because it's fair. Because remember, he's also paying for the ads and everything like that. So you want to go and pick a price that's actually fair for them and actually makes sense, right? So a 2K up front and a performance fee, or and ideally over time you increase your upfront price. At the moment, I charge about a 3.5K up front on my agency, but plus a $500 to $600 per close, and it's for 3 months, right? Now that you have your offer down, you want to start outreaching. Now, if you already are running an agency at the moment, right? You don't want to like, I guess how much you charge up front. You could charge like the 2-3K up front. But if you're just starting out, ideally, especially if you don't have money for ads, if you have money for ads, it's a whole different topic. But if you don't have money for ads, run the same performance offer I just showed you guys, but charge $500 up front. Charge $400 to $500 up front, because at the end of the day, we want to get as much trust as possible. If you just start your agency, you want to get as many case studies as possible, especially in the beginning phases, because that's what will get you close deals. Like, yes, you won't be making as much money at first, but in the long term, it will pay off. For my first 2 clients that I worked with, it was a pure performance base, and I made $4,000 off them, and that's what I used exactly to get into the paid ad space, and that's how I was able to make over $350,000 in the past year. Now, so outreach. So acquisition methods, right? Acquisition methods. I cannot spell for my life. So acquisition methods. So paid ads. Paid. So you can do paid ads to acquire clients, or you can do organic content, free, or what else you can do is outreach. And these are all free right here. So you can go to outreach, and by outreaching, I mean basically like you actually basically reaching out to those people, or you can run paid ads. That's obviously going to be the best way to acquire clients. I'm telling you guys right now, get into paid ads as soon as possible. If you really want to make money in this space, you want to get into paid advertisements as soon as possible. Now, organic content is pretty much where you basically like post YouTube videos or like IG Reels, and you can get a few clients from there. But ideally, that shouldn't be our main source. If you don't have any money to run to paid ads, you want to do outreach. And by outreach, and exactly what outreach method you should do is, let's go and break it down right here. You want to do SMS blast, right? SMS blast. And if you send 1,000 SMS a day, you should book 6 to 8 meetings a day. So basically, this is basically like the best, outreach method to do if you don't have any money for ads. If you run this exact offer, right, the performance offer with like a $500 like up front, and you make performance fees on the back end, you should sign about 2 to 3 clients off that, and you should have enough money to get into paid ads. Now you're probably wondering, okay, why should I do paid ads, right? The reason why you run paid ads is because this is where you can acquire clients like it's nothing. On paid ads, it's like as long as you know how to run ads, and obviously you learn over time and get information from people, buy information, buy courses, like it doesn't matter. Just get information that actually works, right? And how to run actually good paid ads is by one, having a really strong offer. That's what carries your ad, having a very strong offer. If your offer sucks, your ads will never work. But if you run a performance offer on your ads, trust me, they'll work 100% of the times. I have one of my new mentees. He just came into the program, and he just launched ads, and it was just like a basic image ad. I'm sorry, just a basic image ad, like it prints with it just has the offer and a call out, and it's getting leads for $6 right now. It's getting leads for $6 to $8. An average lead cost that I see right now is at $25 for these all these old, old I guarantee XYZ. Those offers just don't work anymore, right? Just run a basic performance offer. I'm telling you guys right now, you will print off this. This is literally how you print cash like it's nothing. Like it's like just boom, 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 boom. And the reason why it prints is because it's actually different. You're actually different in the market. You're not the same as everybody else. Because remember, he sees ads every single fucking day, all day long. It's all saying the same bullshit. I guarantee XYZ. I guarantee XYZ amount of appointments. I'll get you this in 90 days. Me and my team will come into your business and do this. Like, at the end of the day, he doesn't care how you get it. All he cares about, what do you have to offer to me? When he's seeing your ad, all he really cares about is, what do you have to offer to me? What can you get me? And you having a performance offer, it just shows right there that, hey man, look, I get paid when you get paid. I get paid when we make money. It shows that you are like you're really confident in your own services. This is why these offers print, right? And let's go back to the SMS blast. Just run an SMS blast with a so basically like just do basically like a first text you send. It's just a bait text, right? After you send a bait text is pretty much a text where basically you say, let's say for example we're blasting in the roofing space, right? I did SMS blast myself. Basically send a text saying, hey roofer, are you available for or just say, hey, are you available for more jobs right now? Or hey, we're checking out more roofing jobs at the moment. It's just a text that you seem like a customer. Because at the end of the day, we just want them to respond. We want them to respond. Once they respond, you send your offer. Right? You send your offer. You send your offer. And then once you send your offer, right? If you get anything but no, you call them to book them in. So basically, if they tell you anything but no, right? If they tell you anything, like let's say it says, yeah, I'm interested, or I don't know, if it's anything but no, I'm not interested, give them a goddamn call, like a phone call. And on that phone call, your whole goal is to book them. It's literally like a cold call, but warm. It's someone that already knows what you have to offer, and like he wants to talk to you. This is why I preach SMS blast so much, right? I preach it so much because it's just amazing. It's like cold call, but just like in heaven. It's like cold call, but in heaven. Run SMS blast. You get a few clients. You make a little bit of money and get into paid ads as soon as possible. Because on paid ads, especially if you run a performance offer, you get leads for so cheap, and there are people that are coming to you. You're not going to them anymore. Like remember, it's like imagine like how much would be like. What's the difference between I call someone, tell them I do this, than somebody coming to me saying I want what you have to offer? They're two different worlds, guys. They're two different worlds. Like I'm telling you guys right now, paid ads, get into paid ads as soon as fucking possible. Even if you're just starting out, if you have money for paid ads, I'll just start on paid ads as soon as possible, right? And the budget, if you want to start paid ads, would be at least $40-$50 a day. Run a performance offer. And basically, like, the type of ad you want to run is just let's strike this out. It's going to draw. So imagine this is the image right here. And all you pretty much want to do is, let's have a call out. So at the top, you just want to call out. Let's do an example. Let's say we're in concrete business owners. I cannot spell business for my life. Oh my gosh. So I'll make this big. Okay, a little bit too big. Concrete business owners, right? Like it's really just simple, right? Once you're concrete business owners, in the middle, we put, let's say we're running an only pay per estimate offer. Only pay per estimate offer. And then boom. One contractor per area. And then tap learn more to apply. Now, if I were to tell you guys this ad right here will print leads, would you believe me? No, you probably wouldn't because it looks so simple. But I'm telling you guys it works because the offer is actually strong and it's what the market actually wants. Because at the end of the day, they're used to seeing ads saying, I guarantee you this, I guarantee you this, I'll get you this, I'll get you this. But he doesn't care. Remember, all he cares about what you have to offer, right? And on an image ad, we just want to focus on really having the offer, like having the offer big and bold, right? This is the same ad that I used to hit my first 30K month. I hit my 37K month using an image ad, just an ad that has my call out and has a only pay per close offer, one contractor per area, and tap the number to apply. It's that simple. It's that simple to run paid acquisition, right? If you just have a really good offer, right? If you have a really good offer, it will carry everything. It will carry your whole business for you. But remember, if your offer sucks, you won't make any money. This is why it's very important to have a really strong offer, right? So now you're probably wondering, okay, I close the client. What the fuck do I do? How do I fulfill for them? It's not that hard, right? And the way you fulfill for someone is, remember, we don't want to reinvent the wheel. We want to find something that's already like it's working really good and steal it. Because at the end of the day, like, we don't want to be that guy that's always making new stuff. We want to find what are basically the top guys doing and taking it from them, and then go ahead and make sure and basically implement it and make it basically very different. That's the same it's exactly what I did at first, right? But now as you get better at marketing, obviously you just kind of you gotta make your own new stuff. But I did this for months. You steal what's working and you just make it better. Just how simple. It's very simple. Now you're probably wondering, okay, how do I do that, right? You go to Facebook ads library, right? You sign your first client, or maybe you're struggling for fulfillment at the moment and you just don't know, or maybe you sign up your clients and you just can't fulfill for them, right? This is exactly what you do. You go to Facebook ads library and we just want to find ads that have been on for a long time. Let's say let's go in the concrete niche, right? Just to stay, look up concrete. And then as soon as we look up concrete, we'll see probably a bunch of ads that are probably going, right? So, but let's go to filters, and just want to change the filter to about a month before, a month out, or maybe I'll say about 20 days. And the reason why is because we want to find an ad that's been up for over 20 days. Because an ad that's up for over 20 days, it's working, right? Because who's gonna have an ad up for over 20 days and it's not working? It's not making it's at least getting leads, right? So, boom. As you can see, there's an ad that was up since April 11th of 2025. On these ads right here, we just copy the same style. You can kind of see very similar, I guess types of ads. As you can see, they're just very, very similar, right? We just want to find why, what makes them very unique. For example, as you can see, there's a lot of ads kind of have a price on there, just starting at, all these starting out. We just want to copy the same style, right? We just want to take this ad and make it better. Maybe in the copy, just make it a little bit better by adding a little bit of for example, on this one, hey, they're in Francisco. I'll just add a better hook on there. Maybe add the price, the best starting out at the top, right? Just find an ad that's working, that's been up for a long time, and just steal it and make it better. That's literally all it takes on fulfillment side, right? And over time, as you fulfill for more clients, you would just get more comfortable. You would get more comfortable, and you kind of already know what type of ads is going to get my clients lead, what type of ads actually work. I've got to the point that I can see a roofing ad and I know for sure it works, or I know, oh, there's no way this works, or I can sit down right now and I'll script a video out for my roofers that I know for sure will get them leads because I just understand the process. I understand how clients think, but just over time you'll just get better. But at first I'll just steal from people that have things up that actually work. That's how you build a good fulfillment. A great artist, he steals. A good artist, he tries to be a new guy, but a great artist steals. That's just the way it is. A great artist always steals. All these top marketers that you see, they don't just try to reinvent the wheel. They just steal concepts. You can also go if you're in concrete, you can go to asphalt and find what is working in asphalt and put it in the concrete niche. You steal from other niches and put it in your own niche. And you doing that will literally get you, you will fulfill for your client. And that's how you literally build a 40K a month agency in a short video. I appreciate you guys watching this video, and I'll see you guys in our next one.